Good morning, puzzlers. Happy the day before Valentine's Day. Uh, yeah, today we're doing the February 13th, the Thursday puzzle for the New York Times. Yeah, eyes not too dry. I took a shower this morning. I woke up at 4, another day back from being jet lagged in Asia. But yeah, I took a shower this morning. Did some singing in the shower to warm up my vocal cords. Hopefully my voice sounds pretty normal now, and I look wide awake, unlike a few days ago where I had like these deep, maybe bags under my eyes. Anyways, eyes are still kind of dry, but we're just gonna get started. We might have to pause in the middle of this for something, but we'll get as much done as we can right now. So, does a pro's job? A pro's pro would edit, right? Someone who's expert at prose would edit something. So maybe it's just edits. Um, Handled easily. Uh, Past tense, not too sure. Like some Olympic races, also not too sure. Long distance, short distance, sprints, 10Ks. I don't know. Oh, could it be 10K? No, probably not. Got a C. If you got a C, then you passed. But maybe this is referring to C as in something else, as in not the grade C. So let's just keep going here. Snoot, kind of like a snob, maybe. I assume this isn't referring to the cutesy way of saying snout for like a dog or a puppy. Boop on the snoot. People say that. Blind blues singer Paul. I don't know. Is it Paul Anki? Is that someone? Is that a singer? Are they blind? I don't know yet. Emerge as teeth. It's a starred clue. It's a themed clue. Material in a junkyard pile. Uh, Junkyard pile. Maybe it's like scrap metal. I'm just gonna put that in now. If that's a snipe, that would be pretty cool. Scrap metal. And then the theme. Let's see. A hint to answering this puzzle's 4 asterisk clues. Scrap metal. Maybe it's maybe the words have, or the answer has the word metal in there somewhere, and we just have to scrap it. So to emerge could be to. I know there's a technical term for this. I'm just gonna let it be for now. And we'll come back to it when we have a few more letters. Flower named for a deity. Could this be Iris? Is Iris a deity? Maybe. To be honest, I'm not totally sure, but 4-letter flowers are maybe somewhat hard to come by. I know there's rose, but I'm not sure if that's a deity. Slippery figure in a simile. If I see slippery, I think eel. After doing crosswords for a few years, that's what I've been conditioned to think. I'm in trouble. Could be like uh-oh. Soon to appear. Maybe it's like up next. I don't know. Ending on an X is kind of odd. Operating system developed by Bell Labs. Could be Unix, huh? In fact, I'm just going to put in Iris because Unix, perhaps my only area of expertise is perhaps like operating systems and computers. So ending in X suggests that it's Unix. If it's Unix, then it would be Iris. I realize I've said Unix a lot, and now I'm thinking of the plural for eunuch. And maybe it's Unix, huh? I don't know. Anyways, advantage could be an edge. If you have the edge in a duel, you would have the advantage. All but hopeless. To have hope is to be, I don't know, up in the air. Survivor game changer. You need one of those immunity idols. Some big plays can be made. To drag along might be to tug, like a tugboat. Close fitting headwear. Not too sure. To view. To see. Hen house could be a. Maybe it's not uh-oh then. Because I feel like this would be a coop, right? A hen house would be a coop. There could be a different word for it, but I'm not totally sure. Night school offering. I feel like oftentimes it's English as a second language. To figure out. Maybe it's deduce. Laundry cycle. When you're doing laundry, there's like the spin. Maybe it's spin. Maybe it's like drain or rinse or something like that. I'm not too sure. Mom and dad aren't gonna be pleased with us. We're So dead. I was gonna think like we're in trouble, not enough letters. Maybe something like we're so dead. Crow's nest location would be on the mast of a ship. I know that through some, well, first of all, some general like RPG, fantasy RPG knowledge, but also through the bazaar. The crow's nest depicted on a mast of a ship. Like some Olympic races, they might be swum. That's totally true. Could it be Lena Paul? Could Paul be the surname of this blind blues singer? Maybe it's Paul Pena and it's spin. Not too sure. Let's go back to these acrosses. To handle easily could be to ace. Snoot, it is the cutesy way of saying snout or nose. Got a C. This is probably not going to be tug. It might be tow. Still similar to like a tugboat, a towboat. And this probably is going to be did okay. I mean, in some classes, a C is doing a lot more than okay. I feel like I got many a C's, and they all curved up to at least a B, B plus. So C's aren't too bad. C's get degrees, as they say. All but hopeless could be dire. Close fitting headwear. Ski. Could it be like a ski hat? I don't know. Growing old. To emerge as teeth. To grow in gold. I feel like growing old and grow in gold is too much of a coincidence, considering that if the theme is metal related and we're gold. Okay, I think I understand. So it's going to be growing old. We scrap the metal from the answer. We scrap gold. The answer is just going to be grow in. And yeah, teeth do grow in as they emerge. So I think we got the theme down, and I gotta say, we clued onto it pretty quickly, and that's a good one. View could be like an angle, like your perspective. Laundry cycle. I'm still thinking this could be spin something, but considering this is a proper noun, I'm not totally confident. State with the highest percentage of federal land. I guess it's gonna be Nevada. Only. Are there any other 6-letter states that start with N? I'm not totally sure. Sites on beaches and in barns. Beaches, huh? Towels, sand, waves, umbrellas. Starting with P is kind of odd. I'm in trouble is going to be help. Maybe it is going to be ski hat, huh? Make passable could be the save. Tons could be scads. I mean, that's a cool word, and I am surprised that I made that pull. If it's not scads, then so be it. But that would be a pretty good get, I think, for someone like me. Laundry cycle. I'm starting to think this is going to be spin dry. I do feel confident enough to put that in now, but still not sure about this. But anyways, let's keep going here. Heads of ancient Rome. Not too sure. Plural personal pronoun. That's kind of a mouthful. Plural personal pronoun. Hey, say it, don't spray it, you know what I mean? A medal, that would be a personal pronoun. They, them, theirs, I don't know. Bait shop purchase, maybe it's a lure. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the ways of the fishermen. One of 2 official languages of Afghanistan. Starting with a D, huh? I don't know. Ancient Kingdom of Asia Minor? I don't know. A few ones that we haven't known for a while. Okay, singer grande is going to be Ari. To fans means it's shortened, which means it's just Ari, not Ariana. Country where the Plain of Jars is located. I have no clue, but maybe there's a metal in there. Maybe it's some short metals. Iron could have iron in there. I don't know. Flight figure could be estimated time of arrival or departure. I don't know. Typically it's arrival, but sometimes it's departure, and sometimes it's neither. Sometimes it's something else entirely, but we'll have to see when we get to those down clues. Car brand named for a deity. Lots of deities, huh? Is Buick? It would be pretty weird for Buick to be the name of a deity, right? That doesn't sound very godlike to me. A zero-sum game. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's like a specific game. Maybe that's just a generic game. So we'll have to come back. Pickled ginger served with sushi. Huh. I don't know. Bell sound. Peel. Could it have something to do with Peal? Um. Yeah, I don't know. Devilish sort. Okay. And then let's keep going here. Let's go to the downs. They may get splints, maybe shins. Shin splints are ultra painful. We are gonna put in ski hat. Because I don't know what else that could be. Sites on beaches and in barns, PA. I don't feel confident enough to put in a guess. Make passable is not to save. I was thinking save as in like to like save a save the result by making it passable. I don't know. I'm thinking of like school projects, you know. Someone swoops in and saves the project. But it's going to be paved to make it passable as a sidewalk, and we're thinking pie chart is going to be the answer there. C-shaped tool could be a clamp, maybe. Starts with C. Shaped like a C. I think that all works. Ear related could be aural. Maybe it's not clamp. I don't know what this could be. Winnings. Yeah, I don't know. Court event. This could be like a basketball court, tennis court. Could be trial court. Maybe it's just trial. Volatile demolition aid. Not sure. Got me? I feel like normally this is something like ya dig. Like you got me, you feel me, you dig. In which case this might actually be estimated time of departure. So let's go with that. I think got me tends to be sort of slangy in nature, so we are free to put in an answer that's like YA for you, like ya dig. Okay, so this is going to be the irony. We remove iron and it becomes they, which is a plural personal pronoun. Absolutely. Ancient Kingdom of Asia Minor. I feel like it could be like Ionia or something. Is that Asia Minor? That's like Eastern Europe or Western Asia. I don't really know where Asia Minor is. I'm not gonna lie, but I just don't know what volatile demolition aid could be. In the midst of a conflict. Not too sure. Long-handled server. Long-handled, huh? Like a ewer or like a, I don't know, like a pitcher. I don't know if those are long handles really. Like a watering can kind of could have a long handle. You're too much. Just stop. Please stop. Can you stop? Ends in P, so I don't know. Standard park purchase. Could be like a hot dog or some like a baseball park fare, but I don't know. Press club. Not too sure. Wipes out. Could be to erase. Longest running musical in London's West End. Informally. I guess it's gotta be Les Mis. I did see it in the West End. I never saw it on Broadway. I saw it in the West End. And I have to say, it was absolutely magnificent. One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. The Valjean, chef's kiss. Amazing job. And Bring Him Home. Ooh, let me tell you. Anyways, I gotta pause for just a second. I'm gonna pause at 13:21. I assure you, I'm not looking up any answers. I think this Thursday is going swimmingly, but I just have to take care of something. So I'll be right back. Okay, apologies for that. We are back. I did have a delicious breakfast burrito in that time that I was gone. I will say that's not the reason why I stopped. But that was a fortunate byproduct. Anyways, let's keep going here. Focus of some magnet schools. A college prep, maybe it's prep, like prep schools, but I don't. Typically, if it's something abbreviated like prep, it would be there'd be some indication of that in the clue. So we're just gonna keep going. Virtual companion of the 2000s. Normally, I'd say this would be something like Neopet. But if erases is right, then it can't be. So maybe it's something else. Nursery sounds. Maybe it's coos. Exposure spec. I'm not sure. Emmy-winning Sawai of Shogun. Congrats to Anna Sawai. Great actress. Top seed perks. I don't know. Franchise with a signature A-frame roof. I don't know. What you have in mind? You might have ideas. I don't know. Image? Declares is maybe to say. What is this? Catches red-handed. Maybe it's like nabs or something. So maybe this is says. Punny replied to what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like sand passing through an hourglass. I don't know. Partitioned as land for development. Okay, so we're potentially gonna get a little bit stuck here. You're too much. I feel like it's gotta be. I feel like it's gotta be stop. I feel like it's gotta end and stop, and I feel like this has gotta be Sly Dog. Is this gonna be like Nitro? Pickled ginger served with sushi. Press club. Things commonly found in bars. I feel like stools are pretty commonly found in bars. Drinks, foams. It's plural. I don't know. Catches red-handed. We're just gonna say nabs for now. Singer with the birth name blank looks excessively Irish, I guess, so we're gonna say Enya. Photoshop tool might be crop. Zealous supporter could be a stan. What a classic Eminem song. I gotta say, not a great message, but also he's telling a story. Knight's aid could be a squire. Obviously that doesn't fit. But who assists a knight that's not a squire? I feel like unless it's maybe could it be chess related? Exposure spec. Maybe that's like SPF. Exposure as in sun exposure. Left in a hurry could be to flee. Past tense fled. Life force principle could be Chi of Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. Okay, I'm starting to think this isn't erases then. Maybe it's like eats it, and maybe it is Neopet. Look at that. Eats it. Reason why we got there is because I figured this had to be IHOP. I'm ashamed that I didn't get it sooner, just off the rip. But having that A there kind of threw me off, I guess. Or having that E there, I should say. IHOP has the A-frame roof. What are you waiting for? Is it just gonna be tips? I'm waiting for tips. Waiting as in like being a waiter at a restaurant. You want to earn tips. Absolutely. Things commonly found in bars. Could it just be soaps? Like bar soap? I don't know. Focus of some magnet school. Yeah. I don't know. Punk subculture might be emo, and I'm starting to think that this is gonna be image, and that this could be page. It's Les Mis with a Z, and this is gonna be zoned. Understood. Makes total sense to me. No problems with that. A zero-sum game? Could it be like, I feel like this would be like OMG stop or something, but I don't know. Country where the plane of jars is located. What's a short country? Like the country at most can be 7 letters. If we take out the metal, it's probably gonna be even less. Maybe it's tin. Maybe the metal is tin and the country is blank a blank blank. Sites on beaches and in barns. Maybe pails. Yeah, you use a pail to milk a cow. You use a pail to build a sandcastle. Plane of jars. Could that be Laos? If that's Laos, then the answer here would be Latinos, which checks out in that it's like a valid word. Like it's not just nonsense, which makes me think that it's correct. You're too much. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. A zero-sum game, okay, and one of 2 official languages. I'm ashamed to say I don't know what that language could be. A bell sound. I guess it could be peel if it starts with P. And then we remove a four-letter metal that starts with L. I don't know what that could be. I guess the car brand, if it starts with MA, it's got to be Mazda. A long-handled server. Standard park purchase. Oh, it could be like amusement park. We're thinking amusement park, and we're thinking day pass. Top seed perks. I have to say I don't really understand. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not nabs. Cause I don't know what buy something. I don't know. Balloon material is it like nylon? Um. Hmm. Anyways, winnings could be prize money. That we are confident about. Capita. Capita. Oh, I see. Capita. Is that Latin? For like no like population, per capita is what I'm thinking of, and that would be the count or the heads of ancient Rome. Okay, yeah, sure, makes sense to me. Top seed perks. If you're in the top seed, I understand. Forgive me. I haven't been operating on much sleep lately, and we still got to stream tonight. So I'm trying to turn that schedule around by exhausting myself throughout the day, and then hopefully sleeping through a full night, and not waking up at 5 a.m. again. But anyways, yeah, top seed in a tournament or a competition, you would get a bye in the first round. Absolutely, I'm very familiar with that concept. Tottenham, after all, has a bye in the first round of the Europa League, Europa League knockout rounds. So I'm very pleased about that. This could be plea deal, and the metal could be lead. A long-handled server could be a ladle. Balloon material is not going to be pi or ni. It's my. Is it myelin? In the midst of a conflict. So to be in the middle of a conflict would be to be at war. A zero-sum game is wash. It's okay. Mylar sounds right. At war sounds right, but I'm not sure about zero-sum game. Could be wish. I feel like shins is right, oh stop is right, and at war is right. Trial I'm not sure about because I don't know what Dari is. But okay, we're just gonna have to keep going. I guess we're gonna guess Nitro. Another ARI here. ARI, ARI, ARI. How many ARIs do we need in one puzzle? Pickled ginger served with sushi. Focus of some magnet schools. Maybe we're gonna say soaps. Things commonly found in bars could certainly be soaps. And then the pickled ginger served with sushi could be nori is something, but I feel like that's seaweed. That's not the ginger. This be like a step. Magnet school could be like a step. In which case the press club would be something like blank YP. I don't love that. Focus of some magnet schools, and what do we have here? Pickle ginger, right? I guess we can start guessing. I feel like this could be a number of things. Maybe we're gonna guess like New York Times. Could it be NYT, like the press, a newspaper, a journal? Press club. Sorry, I mean I don't think that's gonna be right. It could be like NYT. Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna be. I would have been very surprised if that was right. Focus of the mag schools could not be stet, but even though that is a very common crossword answer, but for other things, like, well, I'm not gonna embarrass myself with my thought on what that could be, but step. Oh, I see. It could be stem. It could be stem. Sim. MYM. LYM. What is pickled ginger served with sushi? Pickled ginger served with sushi. I'm gonna guess letters here. I don't know. Wari. Kari? K is a very common Japanese consonant, but no, obviously that's not it. Unless there's something wrong in the rest of the puzzle. Oh! Well, great. 25 minutes. Hey, that's not bad for a Thursday. I do think we clued into the theme pretty quickly. It's not like a mind-blowing theme, but it is tried and true. Very solid. And I guess it ended up being Gari. Gari and Jim. Jim makes total sense. You press, you like bench press, you chest press, I don't know. But yeah, it's like an exercise that you can do at the gym. Yeah, okay. I understand. Dari, I'm gonna have to look that up too. And Wash. Those are some clues I don't really get, but hey, I think that was a good Thursday. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Okay, well, anyways, happy pre-Valentine's Day once again. And I will see you for the next one.